Hey guys, this is Danny and welcome back to part number 2 of the Stampy's Milkshake stand, aka the Shaker tutorial. So, as Stampy revealed inside of his most recent episode, we do have to adjust the size of this build because, yeah, he made it wrong. So it is not a hard fix, so all we actually need to do is chop out, well, for the roof, this is the part that was a little confusing. But what we need to do is we actually need to go to this corner where we have 2 blocks, and we need to remove these 3 extra pieces that hang off. And then we need to extend these 3 forward. So all you have to do is extend it like that. And then from there, it is very simple, where all we have to do is completely chop out this back wall. Nothing too hard. So yeah, let's just do that. The white wool we'll need to remove as well, because this white wall should actually be 1 block forward. So rather than it being there, we only want to have 2 blocks of space in here. So make sure to move this white wall block, this white wool wall block forward and add our torches back. Should be 2 blocks in there, like I said. And let's go back to our back wall and continue breaking it out, which is good. From here, all we need to do once we have that wall completely broken out is we need to add a full row of the help block there. There should be 5 jungle planks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then also on the other side. So just make sure to break out that back wall and move these forward. Also scoot the torch. And from here, we want to leave this back part open because this is where our redstone is going to be. And from there, we are ready to do it. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, similar to like Stampy did, also FYI, this torch right over there is not there anymore. Just want to make that clear. There are a lot of random torches all over the place. I got a bunch of them. I wasn't able to get like every single one, and I'm not going to be showing all these ones because there will be a new game over here in the future, or a new shop, but I'll be showing the significant ones. Okay, so let's just jump into things here. So on the right side of this build, the first thing we are going to want to build, which actually doesn't have anything to do with it, is the fridge. So for the fridge, we are going to need an iron door, if I can find it. A barrel. We're going to need multiple barrels for this build. Let's also grab out a lever, a stone button. We're going to need a dropper, a hopper, and let's see, we'll need redstone torches. We'll need redstone dust, and I think we're also going to need a stone, smooth stone block. So right over here, we want to put a smooth stone block on the ground with a barrel on top facing outwards, a door that goes right over here, and then a lever on the side of the barrel that just nicely opens up a fridge where you'd store the milk. So there is that. Then what we want to do is we want to leave a 1 block gap here and put a button. It should be right next to that lever. If we go diagonally down one, what we want to do is actually we want to break out this wool and the block below it and put a dropper facing up and then a block there. That will definitely save us time for later and save a bit of confusion. Another thing that we're going to want to do is break out this wool block next to it and there, and also put a hopper right here. I'm just going to jump ahead and put everything that would need to be put now just to make it simple. We have that that dropper right over there. We are also going to want to put a hopper. We want to put a piston on the block behind it like that. So it should be on that wood block back there. We want to put a barrel in front of it right over here. Actually, before we put the barrel, we want to break into the ground here. And we are going to want to put a piston that goes right there with the barrel in front. The barrel should be facing up like this. And that piston will just push the barrel up and down a bunch of times. And then right over here, you want to put a hopper into it. So then you could just throw stuff in there. And it will actually be, what it does is just, but never mind. It should, did it not go in? I was trying to see why it wasn't in there. It's fine, I guess, yeah, never mind. We're all good, like that, and we'll add a lever there. Before we get started with things, I'm just going to be putting let me replace the iron door, just a sign so I don't forget about it later. Just leave a 1 block gap above the barrel itself. And this sign is on the top line, and it says the Space Shaker on the top line, and that is what that should be like. So that's basically all for what the milkshake interior looks like, or with that part of it. Now we're going to be heading back to the other side to do the redstone, and we can chop out this row of wood here because that is not supposed to be there. So yeah, let me just jump into things. So what we want to do is we want to grab out dark oak planks because that is what he used for his block of redstone. So what we want to do is leave a 1 block gap in between this piston here, put a block with a redstone dust on it. Another thing we're going to want to do is we actually want to put a redstone block. If we grab that, I can replace the lever for now, put a redstone block here. It should be extending that out, and also put a piston there and there. So you want to break that one, that's just a temporary one, and that is where our piston goes. So we have our redstone dust that goes on here. We want to put a torch on the right side of it. 1 block down there, you want to put another redstone with a torch below it. For authenticity, if you want to do it, you can put another block below it and also chop out this full row of blocks here, so all these can be chopped out. We are going to need to make a little platform, and again, for authenticity reasons, I'll be using jungle wood planks. We don't need a redstone block anymore. All we really want to do is just extend out some space over here to build a little minecart track. So yeah, this just all comes in here. Let's just put this all through and just fill it in like this, and we just need a little bit of space here to do our redstone, and there is that. So from here, what we want to do is we want to put 1 more redstone on the ground. It should be turned off below this one, and you want to put 3 in front of it, so it's a total of 4. From here, this will go into, hold on, let me just get my picture real quick. This will go into a block with a piston on top, right up there. And what this does, it has a block on it that will cut off the redstone signal. Then what we want to do from there is you want to leave, actually before we do that, we want to grab out some rails. So let's grab we can replace our button, our rail, replacing the button. We can also replace our white wool with a detector power rail, and a detector rail can replace the dropper. So 1 block gap from here, you want to put a regular rail, a power rail below it, torch to the left of that, and a regular rail below that, so it looks like this. Here you want to add a total of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, should be 5 blocks long total. Power rail in front of that with a torch on the right side, rail there, and then fill that across with rails and put a detector rail in the middle. So that should be that. And then from there, what we want to do is we want to put 2 redstone like this, and then we want to put a block behind it with a redstone dust. So when this is extended, it will cut off the redstone signal. That is the point of that one there. From here, this is going to go into a block, and this has our dropper above it. So that's all we need to do there, is it should be going into that block, which should be and is looking good. So then from here, the last thing we are going to want to do is we are going to want to head to the back and go diagonally from this piston here. It should be on the block with the button behind it. So if you push that, it will, activate like that. And what we want to do is put a redstone torch down here, and then have another block like this with a torch activating that, and then go down 1 more time like that and put redstone down here. From here, what we want to do is we want to break out these 2 blocks and place them there. I'm not sure if you heard that ping, but sorry if you did. Who doesn't love a good old ping? So yeah, let me just get my picture of this part of the redstone. How it works is it goes over 2, and then you could replace that with a redstone torch there that goes up into a block. Oh, I think hold on 1 moment. I think I put this in the wrong spot, which I believe I did. So how it should work is, it's a bit hard to see from my picture because I'm really dumb. No, actually that is right, I apologize. So we have this redstone dust here. It goes down up into a block, and then up into a redstone dust there, and that should be currently on. And that should be all for our redstone, but we can give it a test. So how it should work is we want to put our, let's use a jungle plank, throw it in there. You pull the lever, and this, we don't have our minecart. Whoops, that's why it wasn't working. I made that same mistake. When I was doing it, I was like, why isn't it working? And then I realized that I didn't have the minecart. So we have our minecart, let's just push that around. So now, once the minecart's going around, we should have our piston just going up and down a whole bunch of times. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Oh, is it turned off? Turn it up, yeah, you push it up, it will go up and down. It should still have our jungle plank in there, so you turn it off. It's done shaking it, you press this button, it pulls it back, and it will put it into the hopper down there and shoot it out right there. So I'll try it one more time with our wool. we turn up our lever and it will go up, down, you turn it off. And then you push the button, it will pull it back and shoot it out. And that is how to build the shaker machine. And that is how to build the entirety of the shaker building itself with all of the redstone. So hopefully this video was able to help you out. I'm just going to be throwing a few more torches around the place that are there for you guys. So what we're going to do is we actually want to put a torch in the middle of this wall right up against it. And on the opposite side, you want to leave in the middle a 1-block gap and put a torch. So there's just a few torches that we can put right around the build. I am going to hold off for all the torches around it over here and stuff, because you never know what they will change if Stampy builds more stuff in the future, because there is land for a new build here and also behind it. So I'm not going to go too crazy with anything, but I will place the basic ones. We also have a torch up against this block down here. Or where is it? Yeah, right down here on the side of that block. Like that, and also in the middle there. And I think that's basically all for what I really want to do. I'll put a few up against this path. So where we have this torch here, it should be in line with these 3 blocks. You just want to go straight down and leave a gap of 1. And yeah, like I said, I really don't want to go too crazy with the torches, because they're probably just going to change. So I think those are all I'm going to do for now. There were a few new torches over here. It was one right in this corner right there. It was one right over here on that block, and also if you leave 3 blocks there, it should be right there. I'm doing that off memory, so I really hope that's right. It looks right to me that I know for a fact it was here, and it should be 3 blocks in there. So those are all the torches over there. And these are probably all subject to change, like I said, but we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy, and if you did, smash like and subscribe for more tutorials. I will make sure to get out the new Stampy tutorials and any other one as soon as I possibly can. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.